So they played each other at each of the previous two World Championships and now meet here on week 2 of the Men's Volleyball Nations League. Poland in white and red. France, well, we know that Les Bleus, they're in blue. Fine rally to start the match, and France eventually flop over the point. Yassine Lawati first on the board for Les Bleus. Kevin Tilley winning his 190th cap today. Recently had a change of club, back from Beijing, where he spent a few months just trying out the Chinese volleyball scene, so he knows exactly what it's like over here in China. 4-time medalist with the national selection. On serve, and that's a clean out. It's a little bit loose from Lukasik. France 2-0 at the start here. Tilly onto the top of the net that time, and Lukasik, first chance to get the ball down on the floor for Poland. Piotr Lukasik. Blown out to be with the side, the wing spiker from Oniko Warsaw. Poland side out then. Kanarski booms one down. Solid serve that by Kanarski. That's blocked back. Poland digging in to get level here at the start. It's a meeting of two great European rivals. Good reception there from the French, and that's a kill. Antoine Brizard getting up high in that opposite position. (3-2). Nicola Legoff on service. Quick set. That won't come back. Aggressive. After they just sided out there. 3-3. Lukasik serves. Safe as well. Quick set. Push down. Cute. Just using the blockers there, Yassine Lawati. Interesting player from Padova. His 4th cap. Jean Patry makes his half-century of appearances for the French today. And Patry on service. Back set, and brings in Kanarski to swing the shoulder. So 38th point of the VNL for David Kanarski after his excellent showing last week. Norbert Huber now, one of the novices. Oh, they tried the quick tip there with Brizard, but he didn't get it all in unison there, the timing of the jump and the execution of the shot. That's a retrieval. Quick set, but it was a little bit high there for Fornal. Difficult shot to execute. They get a little bit lucky though. 20-year-old Norbert Huber from Cherad Sharni Radom. This will be an overpass. Push down. Mikhail Shalaka. All the newcomers playing their part here in the early stages, opening set. So Salaka just stopped the ball from reaching Lukasic. They didn't need him. Huba continues on serve. Oh, that's an overpass. Stuffed back down there by the poles. Now a chance for the swing. Patry with the shot that was defended. Poland push ever further clear. 4 points now. They will lead us into the first technical timeout of this opening set. It was France who started the brighter, but Poland have come back strong.
Comme ça, toi tu prends les cours devant, et Julien et Kevin prenez le long couvert, ok? Vous pouvez vous déplacer un peu plus au milieu du terrain, comme ça, on gagne du temps. Pas besoin, quand tu pars de là, le temps que tu passes, c'est trop tard.
Norbert Huber serves again, 8-4 Poland. Finding it very difficult to get his service back, the French. Chance here though. Yeah, front court, centre, and the swipe comes down. Very well steered, very well executed. 8-5. Back set, shot is long, clean out from Kanarski. He couldn't have asked for a better set than that. Just a little bit loose. Yassine Louati on serve. The French trailing by 2. Good defense. Again, it's the back set for Kanarski, but he can't get the ball down on the floor into the corner. Well, didn't need to, because more than sufficient power through the swing. Poland keeping the conveyor defensively. That's before the ball ends up in the general airspace of Tilly, who crashes a shot down. Two-point set. France serving, but trailing. Again, that's long. Poles looked hopefully across. They wondered if it had got a fingernail touch, and therefore a block touch. No. French weren't having any of it. Again, not a good set. Pancake dig out. Poland have kept it going and miss what is effectively an open goal through the opposite. Thomas Fornal there, and he was looking down the line. The French have challenged that. So, in-out call. So the decision went to Poland to begin with. But it was certainly a great opportunity for Poland to register that point. Oh, we're going back to the floor touch here. So this was Popivchak getting himself fully flat, really planking beneath that. Well, they had the point won twice in the space of that rally there. The French. Barthélemy Chenignes continues on service. Another of the youngsters, the 21-year-old from Asseco Lisovia Tours. 9-all here, first set. Back set again. Trying it the whole time, and now France have wised up to it. For now, with a chance to score at the end of the last rally, not taken. Likewise here, because the French block it. (10-10). Service faults from Fornal. So France back into the lead again. Antoine Brizard, the skipper. Oh, nice top spin on that, sending the ball diving and dying beyond the 3-meter line. Wanted to cross the 3-meter line on the Polish side of the net. Really good service. France, 2 points up then on Poland in this meeting of two big European nations. Poland with 11 victories down the years, France with 10. Block back brilliantly. Oh, well, that's kicked back into back court almost there, French side of the net. Monster block, if ever you've seen one there, from David Konarski. Look at the throw on this. Yeah, comes back behind the 3-meter line. Salaka on serve there for Poland. Again, they're getting over the top of the block. One hand push from Legoff. Backcourt attack. Poland are blocking like masters. That's a run of 3 now, where the block is proving impenetrable. So Salaka to serve. 12-all. Very low over the net, but it did clear the tape. France opposite side attack and catch the break there off the hit from Tilly. Polish defenders gearing up in their mind for a shot coming at them that was perhaps a little bit more powerful. Set to the winger. Good backcourt defense there, and that's a clever throw down. Yoti Loati, good source of points here for the French. Kevin Tilly scored 3. high set for the winger. Very close. Neither side's been able to cut loose so far here. Oh, set was improvised. It's a push by Patry. France still involved and with a chance to finish it. Again, that's clever from Patry. Just clever play. Almost performs the wipeout there, just to make sure of the point. 15-13. Very animated all of a sudden, Vitalainen. Block touch challenge. France getting out to a lead of 2. That's as far ahead as anyone's been so far in this match. The opening set here. No, it's a point to France. Seemed rather obvious, that, I do have to say. I just wonder if Vitalainen is...
Why we have challenge? Why we have challenge?
Interesting there. Vitalainen unhappy at the outcome of the video challenge. I guess he's going to have to suck it up here. But Poland have responded very well. 15-14. France quickly out to 2 again. Barthélemy, Shin and Yes. Quick front court play. Nice and snappy. 16-14 then is the score here. So France just reopening that lead of 2. And we're into the second technical timeout of this first set. Well, you're looking there at Dawid Konarski, joint top scorer today with the, or for the Poles, with Lukasik, one of the newcomers, the 29-year-old opposite. 2 gold medals with the national squad. They've come in each of the previous 2 world champs. The World Cup, the 2015 bronze medalist as well. It's off the block as well that he's been impressive today, Konarski. Along with Piotr Nowakovski. They're the ones the younger players will look to for guidance. Jean Patry serving for France. Back set, and it was cushioned as well, just allowing Norbert Huber to come in and power one down. Just a dead weight set there. So Huber takes over from the service line. Unsuccessfully. Immediate side out. That gap of 2. They just can't get level currently, Poland. High set for the winger, and the ball dies off the block, but finds the floor, and that's the most important thing. Thomas Fornal has had a couple of opportunities there on the wing. Second point of the match for Fornal. Poland on service. No. They want France, it seems, to have this running 2-point buffer. 18-16 now. Service fault. French side. Mistake, and they're starting to creep in now on the French side of the net. It's 18-all in the opening set here. Nice. Quick stab shot down there. Nicolas Le Goff cuts down the angle. It goes very, very shallow. So now Antoine Brizard from the service line, the French skipper and setter, who's played his club volleyball in Poland with the Warsaw. That's a good hit. Over pass, comes back over though. Now Poland try the pipe. Well, they tried it with a winger. That didn't work out. So back it came through the setter. And for the backcourt pipe finish, ultimately, from Norbert Huber. Now Mikhail Shalaka. Useful bump on the reception. They really should have made more use of that. Just overreaching with that quick set. Front court, middle of the net. And Nicolas Le Goff, yeah, sort of just couldn't tune himself into the frequency, really, to find the finish. Poland have just edged into the lead. 20-19 is the score here in the opening set. Can Poland consolidate? Not there, they can't. Jean Patry, France in no-nonsense mood to bring the points at the net. Push shot on the third touch. So France all of a sudden in control and winning that point because the block stuffed back over drops out. Over the headset. Overpass. Poland back in charge. To wing sides, yeah. Get it down with Lukasik. They tried it one side, then it came through the middle. Second phase attack. Saw the ball hit by the wing spiker. And that's why Konarski is back on serve for Poland. Absolute ripper as well. Through the block, down, and on the floor. The French scoring again. good match, Yassine Louati. Nicola Le Goff to serve. 22-21 here, first set. Plenty of spin on that service. Oh, that set bumped back in, and it takes a big shot and a very good shot to land the spike in off those high sets like that. Lukasic hit it long. So the shot was out. No touch, that renders it a French point, but had there been a French fingertip on it on the way through, that turns it into a Polish point. 23-21 or 22 all. Successful challenge. So it is 22 all after all. No, on the other side of the net, France score off the blocker. Poland diving there, trying to retrieve. In the end, it just clipped the fingernails of Fornal. So 23-22 now as Jean Patry serves. France within touching distance of the opening set here in Ningbo. Quick play, they can mix it up plenty of times in this opening set. It's been a back set coming in and over the head, but with the intention always to isolate French blockers. That time it was mixed up. 23 all as Norbert Huber now serves. Easy to France to receive. Quick transition into Chin and Yes, who gets high to stab it. Set point here. After 29 minutes of action in Ningbo. Booming serve. Set. Comes back. Two backcourt players dig it out for the French. There goes Tilly. It's blocked back. Yeah. Too many touches. Poland able to win ugly in that rally. Over the head for Patry. Well dug out there by Popuchak. Oh, dropped out on the floor with such delightful poise and backspin. And Poland had just swung this around to give themselves a set point. Clever shot at the net at such a sensitive stage of the set. 25-24 here. Marcin Komenda. Oh, that could be an overpass. Joust comes down. Poland have reacted well. And that's a rather wild swing from Fornal. You naturally can empathise with him. He wanted the big Hollywood finish to the set. He forgot about doing the basics right there. Comes down the side, doesn't it? No touch. Well, he's been bold in his calls, and it's all done in good spirits as well. Shin Muranaka is in the chair today from Japan. First activity there for Linnale. Second was to dig. The first was to serve. And that's Kevin Tilley swinging through the shoulder for a missile for France. It sets up a second set point for Les Bleus. Look at the wide starting position there. He begins, what, a metre and a half outside the white paint sideline. But any advantage the French had there has been usurped. It's France's own fault as well, because Linnale dumped the service into the net. So someone needs to break and then hold, or hold and then break. Matthias Bieniek. Big player at a big moment for them. Well, Tilley came in, didn't expect that to come back. Grebennikov, the libero there, with a chance, and he does it again, Tilley. He finds open court. (27-26) now. Another set point for the French. Captain Brizard now on service. Back set. Oh, Grebennikov there with a lunging arm. Tilley, blocked back and out. France win the opening set in Ningbo. Poland pushed them hard all the way, but in the end, Kevin Tilley, stationed in the wing spiker's position, just got them over the line. It went out to 28, but France eventually got themselves too clear. And a highly competitive opening set has been won by Laurent Tilley's team. Very even. Poland actually out-spiking the French there, 18-15. And there's a long way to go here, but so far, so good for the French, who win the first set. So you're looking there at France's setter contact points in the opening set. Brizard doing the honours, was back to the familiar route really of go-to points with Kevin Tilley towards the end, when he ended up on the wing side of the French operation. But we're in China again here after last week, and we look forward to seeing if there's been any improvement really in the home side's level of performance after 3 straight defeats last week, when they take on Bulgaria a bit later on here. which will be the second match of the day, second match of 6 all told in this pool over today and the next 2 days. Must be a good feeling for the French to have that first set under their belts and winning such a tight set as well. 28-26 in the end. Set 2 then. And the Poles get us off and running. Overhead set, nice height on it. Miss. And a bad miss as well, which gives the French the first point of the second set. Piotr Lukashik. Perhaps this is an issue with bringing some of the youngsters and the fringe players in. They went pretty front heavy with the squad last week at home in Poland, and no wonder. Had the noisy, rowdy support of the Spodek Arena behind them, and it led them to those victories over Australia and the United States. The 5-set win over the United States was a repeat of the World Champs semi-final. They then had a repeat of the World Champs final as well, but couldn't repeat the outcome. Brazil beat Poland 3-1 in the last match last week. Smoothly does it. The setter laying it up for Norbert Huber. 6 point now for Poland. Level with Piotr Lukashik at the top of those charts. And Poland serve into the net, so parity is the best they can achieve. 3-2 now. Yassin Loati. Good reception, and the set and the finish from Huber. Through the middle, through the pipe. That was very, very smooth indeed from Poland. Well, they get level, and that's as good as it gets. Barthélemy Chinagniez. '62nd cap today for Chinagniez. Oh, pipe attacker, and he's missed again, Lukashik. So yes, he's backed 6 points for Poland's team today, but he's missed about as many again. Touchdown, loose ball, free ball. France's ball. Nicolas Goff. Over the top of the blockers, and that's a very good spike. Just clever, really. Monitoring the positioning arms of the blockers the other side of the net, and then whipping the shot over the top. Komenda serving there for Poland. Booming hit by Patry, fabulously defended. That's punched into Rose Ed. Overpass. Well, you saw there Tilly right on hand. He was the only one that read the fly to the ball. Poland eventually got a defender back to square up to him. There was only ever going to be one winner of that rally. Legoff throws down again. Poland defending well, but Lukasic taps just deep of the 3-meter line. And Tilly again. Well, he's such a reliable finisher. Kevin Tilly. Able to watch the flight of the ball, great technique, finds the seam there between Lukasic and Salaka. So 8-5 then, and France have a lead of 3 into this first technical timeout in set 2. Interesting and accomplished player, Kevin Tilly, son of the French coach Laurent Tilly. 6 points for the day today, after 2 seasons in China. Just a little spell in Modena for the Super League playoffs. Kevin Tilly is heading to Poland to play his club volleyball. He was at Zaksa Kozla. Now he's with Oniko Warsaw. He can reacquaint himself with a good deal of these opponents. We've got Maciej Musaj out there, Bartosz Kwolek, Piotr Lukasic. Going to be club mates of Tilly's when these players get back home again after the VNL. Tilly on serve with his team leading 8-5. Make that 8-6. Floated serve. Grebennikov races away at the speed of a hare to try and get back into position as well. Now Lukasic winds through the shoulder. He's waited a good long while in this match to land one as sweetly as that. Cross court super spike here from Piotr Lukasic. Salaka. Patry. Oh, rolled the palm of the hand and tried to fool them all with a shot. Poland's block was good. Nicola Legoff. Save on the set there. It required improvisation. Marcin Komenda provided it. Shot goes long. That'll be out for a Polish point. 9-8 here. Well, this could have been predicted. Neither side able to put a run in. Both sides very successfully siding out. Konarski goes very long off serve. It's a 14th mistake now, benefiting France. Clever shot, just cut to wide court. Poland blocking back. Very impressively again. Double blocking. 10-9 here in Ningbo. Quick set. Poland block. The high looper off the top of the hands. Then there's a push down. Patry dives in. They're going to try and get it to Legoff. We'll build again with Brizard. Oh, that time the effort was pretty close, but not close enough. Yassine Loati. Nothing wrong with the power or the connection, but the accuracy was lacking. Lukasic, all square, 10-all, second set. Konarski comes back in to add his defensive strengths to Poland's course. Reverse set. Didn't seem to be too much conviction behind the attacking shot there from Fornal. Well, the assist there for Brizard to just run in and kill it was really quite delightful. Grebennikov, there you go, he says, run onto that. Well, they've got a centre-line blocker, in theory, dealing with a threat there in Huber, but he just stood around and watched. Well, France are defending those soft shots over the top of the net. Poland unable to, and that's pretty much been the difference so far. Just haven't found out a way to get over the block, the Poles. If you can't go over, just go down the side, as Jean Patry did there.
Still, Patry, keep on blocking you the line. And number 4 is still blocking you the line. You can go back anyway. No, Jay, let's go! No! No, try to fight. If you don't score, it's their fault. You can play the fight again. Okay.
Pipe attack, yes. Not clean, but another indication that Poland are prepared to mixing up. So that allows Huber to serve. But 2 down, 13-11 here, Poland. Barthélemy, Shin and Yes, they failed to get out past a sort of rolling lead of 3 in the first set. That'll be the challenge here for the French. It'll be difficult though. Fornal just able to step back, score off the blocker. Good forward flow on that move from the French. 2 brilliant blocks there to stop Brizard in his tracks. Now Brizard will set it, it'll be blocked back. And they score off the shot from Patry. Well, Poland working extremely hard in that rally without reward. service of Brizard. The French are a little unlucky to see that drop outside of the paint. Now, this is the point that Poland have tended to throw back service to the opposition here. Get to within 2, and then no closer. Well, that's the giant opposite, Mathieu Moussaï, all 2 meters 8 centimeters of him. Pancake dig, brilliantly done, and then the long clean out gives another point to France. So 16-13, gap of 3. Second technical timeout of the second set. And the French remain in control. They remain with the reins around this pool match in Ningbo, China. So the block touch challenge. Oh, misses by the width of no more than a hair on your head, but that's enough. Norbert Huber then. 8 points today for Poland. Same as Piotr Lukasik. So 2 block points scored, 6 off the attack for part of the team, and had such success with the Polish under-19s. And we see that across the board in terms of the squads and player delegations for the Volleyball Nations League. 25 names on the long list, so you just get everyone in there, your experienced players, the ones that you want for the end game and finals week, and the youngsters. And then from that bigger list, you then make another selection of 14 to take to the event. So we had 8 changes in the party selected by Vitalainen in between Katowice last week and here in Ningbo. 2 for the French. Kevin Tilly is a mainstay though, and he serves at 16-13. Nice and controlled and composed. Rubenikov is the French libero. Mikhail Shalaka serves. Back set. Oh, pipe finisher was Tilly. He's really winding it up now. 7 points for the match. That draws him alongside Jean Patry. Tilly stationed on that backboard, bumping the ball back into play, but they can't combine, Tilly and teammates. Mathieu Moussaï. Dip service there for Poland. Monster block back down. Lukasik. "25-year-old Moussaï serves again. Another good serve too. Tilly. Oh, starts and finishes. The main man, Kevin Tilly, receives the serve, runs round the setter, then bangs it. 18-16. Jean-Patry from Montpellier. Hints of an advantage, that hint of momentum. Popped. Good hit that. Clever finish from Jean-Patry. Just running round the shot, knowing there that... And he can't get the power that he wants, so just concentrate on scoring off the blocker. Into the rotation is Bartosz Kwolek. That was never going to land from Fornal. Well, that's a free ball, and a French flap at the shot as it came through has gifted Poland a point, and therefore gives them more hope. Huber. Clinical. Reception, set, kill. The sport can look terribly easy when it can be executed like that. Linel back on. Hugely experienced Julien Linel. Former beach specialist, won the Italian Championship in beach back in 2011. Serve sent it to deep court, off the block, Poland score. Fornal has had his moments here. 7 for the match, 8 for Huber, 11 for Lukasik. Well played, France. Tilly got it across court, it's a spectacular bump back into play, and how on earth do you explain that away? That colossal looping set. Thus, the rally was kept live. And then the flap finish from Mouzai as the French just stood around watching. 20 all here, fascinating second set. Good hit there. Poland slow to respond front court. Nicolas Le Goff got up high to finish it. Brizard. Pumping serve. Mouzai. He's had his moments since coming on, Mathieu Mouzai. See why he's rotated in. Clever shot across, using the open face hands of the blocking players. Service mistake. How frustrating is that when you dig in that fashion to get level, and then in theory give yourself the advantage from the service line. I need to allow the opposition to side out. So it's Tilly, the player with an array of skills, the locker. Patry, it's blocked back, and Poland score off that. Lukasik's done it again. Top scorer for the Poles today, Piotr Lukasik. Off attacks and off defense as well, that's brilliant. (22 all, second set. Clever again, an expedient volleyball really, doing just enough, whatever's required within the confines of the rally to get that immediate point. So 23-22 to France now, thanks to Yacine Louati. 27-year-old Nicolas Le Goff to serve. Oh, vicious dip, just after the ball had cleared the tape. Poland managed the rally better, 23 all. Mazai serving. Nice and deep as well. Grebennikov got it back. Well, the French pushed it back court there. Nervy here for Les Bleus. Tip over the top, no floor touch. Fabulous pickup by Lukasic. For Patry. And Musai got it back. And Lukasic gets a taste of his and Poland's own medicine as France execute their own monster block to set up set point. 24 plays 23 now. Patry, make sure the serve lands in. Oh, set was a little bit behind Massier Musai, and that gives France the open door. They crash through it. Shinanyesi takes them to 25 in this second set. Long way back from Poland now. 2 sets to love down. France have taken the opening 2, 28-26, 25-23. So, France's spike placement there in the second set. We're at the Bellun Gymnasium in Ningbo. Very busy time of it in China. They have their volleyball summers now, a big hosting presence in both the men's competition and the women's VNL. 5 rounds of pool matches. 2 of those staged in China for the men. 4 in China for the women. Indeed, the only week we didn't have action in China in the women's VNL was the opening week. Since then, they've been touring the country, the Chinese team. They'll be here in Ningbo the week before Nanjing, finals week. But the VNL has been to Macau, it's been to Hong Kong, Jiangmen, and of course here in Ningbo, spreading the gospel of volleyball. Ningbo as well will also host the finals of the Women's World Club Championships in December this year. They have a highly advanced volleyball infrastructure, China. Set 3. France have won the opening 2, and it's Les Bleus serving. That block works off the attack from Yassine Loati. Now, a run of points is what Poland need. They need to just upset the French rhythm. They need to give France something to think about, something to panic about. Mathieu Musai serving. Do look at a stronger proposition since he's been rotated in. 2 very strong points at the start of set 3 as well. Block comes over front court, but lands on the floor. Back set. Patry went very high with his tip, actually. It gave Poland a necessary chance to read it, read the flight. Good rally, this. Chance now, not taken, block back down, 3-man block, right in front of the net. And French defense, formidable. Nicolas Le Goff. Bump was a little bit difficult. Sent the Polish 4 Komenda sprawling and almost running headlong into row Z. So from that point on, Poland were not best poised to win the rally. Back set, and Musai makes beautiful music. So Poland having a good run here at the start of the set. Service catches a breeze. It's always frustrating to let the momentum slip out in that way. Ripping serve, quick set, and the cut shot. He pretty much sends it vertically downwards there, Norbert Huber. Just clinical, splitting the block as well. Score off the block. Nice and straightforward, just down the side of Marcin Komenda. So 4-4 here. These two have met in each of the last 2 World Championships. Poland won 3-2 in the group stage in 2014, as well as suffering defeat to the French in last year's competition. Delightful tip. Tilly sliding in, couldn't get there to prevent the floor touch. Just a clever shot. Yeah, it might be a problem here for Mikkel Shalaka. See, a fair bit of heavy strapping on that right knee, and a problem with his right wrist as well, it seemed. Tilly pushes the shot. Oh, he's got the improvisation. He's got the speed of thought to just change the operation mid-flight. Set for Chinagnes, gets it down for 6-5. So the French have just been given a bit of a jolt at the start of set 3 here. And it was a rather flat serve, which gave Poland the advantage from that rally on reception. And very little issue there they had in bumping it. And then working the spike off the set. I wish every point could be like that on their own serve now. So France immediately with an advantage. And that first phase transition is all they need. Antoine Brizard to serve, the skipper. Bump, set, finish inside the paint. Muzai. Lovely technique. The accuracy and the angle to hit the ball from wide like that, but to cut the shot down so rapidly that it bounces inside the sideline. It's a different type of shot. 8-6 here. Poland have an advantage for the first time in the match, leading us into a technical timeout. He's having another very productive week. Jean Patry, France's top scorer from last week on 42 points. And he was the team's 5th highest scorer in the preliminary round last year on 98 points. Jean Patry, he's hit double figures for today as well. Poland leading by 2, but trailing by 2 sets. Throw down, should be France ball here. No, Grebennikov plays it back over. Oh, 3 over passes in succession there. Brizard for Patry to give it the power. Well, there's a lot of sort of faffing around in that rally before this moment from Patry. That's the way to cut through the hype. Tilly to serve. Push forward, and the one-arm throw down. He'll get another chance at it, score off the block. Norbert Huber, not with that first hit. He hit it straight at the middle net blocker. At the second one, he wiped out though. 9-7 here. Back set, good hit. Fabulous from Grebennikov there, the libero. But it's a combination of the two of them again, Komenda and Huber, who suggests that the Poles have the sticking power in this third set. Muzai, great serve. Tilly with the up and under. And the disguise pipe attack. Grebenikov, how on earth did he keep that going? The libero, back set. France block it. Comes off Patry. Fabulous rally this. Popivchak. Oh, and they score off the blocker. It bounces out. Muzai, finally, the opposite with the swing. They've got a lead of 4 now, the Poles. Can't recall anyone in this match having a lead of such an advantage of such healthiness. Rally of the match so far, lasting over 25 seconds. (11-7) to Poland. Maciej Muzai. A service pickup after a timeout or a delay often results in the concentration levels dropping. Nikola Legov into the tape and over. There's enough power on the serve to make it carry through. No getting that back. Frustrating. French were beaten by Russia in last year's VNL final. It hurt them a lot because finals week was at home in Lille. USA got the bronze last year, outplaying Brazil. Women's VNL last year, the inaugural year, saw the United States beat Turkey in the final. The Chinese women won the bronze with the victory over Brazil. Chinagnes up and down quickly. 13-10 now. French serving and trailing. Oh, good spin on it. Wow. Unreturnable. Fornal did try, but it's just that spin, the top spin. Good 2-point run with half the deficit. Back set. Well, they couldn't score with a spike, but they certainly could with a block. All the elements of Poland's game are just starting to come together now. It's a shame from their point of view that the collateral damage was the shedding of 2 sets as they worked it out. Poland blocking. Oh, fabulous there from Popivchak. Such speed to get down, pancake it up. But here come France with Patry to deliver a missile. Oh, wow. The torpedo was in the tube there. And Patry was given license to hit the red button. Look at this. All alone. And he sweeps through 3 of them. Score off the block, so they're back out to a lead of 3. Set comes to Tilly. They've not managed to isolate him. Comenda! Oh, how on earth did France pick that up? What a fabulous strike there to finally win the rally. The big moment there was the save off the spike from Matthias Bieniek. That's the hit that France managed to get back over. And then Patry with the finish. Brizard now to serve. Got back 2 of their 4 points in the gap. Musai, clever, makes sure he wipes it out. (16-13) is the score, and just as they did earlier, Poland lead us to the second technical timeout of this 3rd set. Poland lead France 16-13. First to 25 wins the set. This is the 3rd set. France won the opening 2, so they just need to win this set to win the match. Patry. Poland defending well. First block. Got possession back, and it bounces back and in just. They could have gone under, actually. 2 occasions, trailing by 4 in this set, the French. They've not done that. Of all people, it's Kevin Tilly who messes up from the serve. Musai gets that over, and that's an ace. That's one of the serves of the day. Has the flight, top spin, power, swerve, and dip. In the blink of an eye, they're leading again by 4 now, the Poles. Grubenikov bumps that in. Nice controlled set. Monster block back down. It's all going Poland's way now. Commend that man, Martin, for the monster block. Musai. Block touch. Timothy Karl. First activity for the wing spike of the 23-year-old. Now I make this his first international appearance, Timothy Karl. under wraps last week. Oh, it's into the corner. Poland standing around watching. Punished for it as well. Concentration level has to be right there the whole time. Goes to the same corner with the French trailing by 3. Oh, it's a good hit by Muzai. Perhaps not set as he wanted it. He's still there. Straddling the 3-meter line, Marcin Muzai. But Poland in the throes here of avoiding a 3-set clean sweep. Bartosz Kowalik serving next in the rotation. Height on it and make sure he gets it safe. Patry was never likely to kill that. Made sure on scoring off the block. Patry's service, France can't defend. Over the head set, in comes Patry. Yeah, rattles another down for 15 for the match now for Jean Patry. Cracking serve that by Legoff. Oh, Tilly changed the angle of his body there, changed the movement. Brilliant recovery. And Tilly again, block back down. We'll be hearing the monster block music again there by that man. Marcin Komenda coming into his own, really. Standing tall when Poland need their defence to be resolute. The lead is 4 again. Bounces out. Bit unlucky that for the Poles. They're not going under in this set, not by any stretch of the imagination, France. So Julien Linéal rotated in for Chinagnes. Booming serve, so the set not ideal. 2 palms on the overpass, so Patry with a chance now. Fabulous dig up there. Popuchak, the libero. Magnificent for Poland, shoveled back into play. It took them a few goes, but finally they kept serving it up to Patry, and eventually he was able to push it home. The block, the defense has been so much better from Poland though in this set. Beautifully done. Beautifully done over the net there by Brizard. You will see him watch the flight of the ball like a hawk. So overpass trickles over, and he knows there that there's no blocker, there's no defender. Vitalainen is suggesting that Brizard hit the net, which is of course, illegal. And one of the reasons we have challenges in volleyball via Hawkeye these days. Linneo won't know, Brizard will in his heart of hearts what went down there. Linneo, as decorated as any of this squad over the last half decade, won 5 medals, the same as Grebenikov and Legov. Hawkeye has to communicate with the officials table has to communicate with the refs. Clear daylight in between Brizard and any notion of a net touch there. The Poland and Vitalainen rattled. It's a running advantage of 4 on many an occasion in this set has now been shaved right down. The gap is just a single point now. I know what normally happens after such a delay. Service fault. You can almost set your watch by it. You really can. To do with a player or his abilities, it's just concentration goes after a delay like that or after a timeout. So all of a sudden, breathing space again, or maybe just a bit of it for Poland. 23-21. 23-22, pipe attack, they score off the block. See the ball just wheeling away, spinning away. Brizard, received by Popivchak, Musai. Get it to Musai again, he tries the tip that time. France read it, there's the joust! That is absolutely brilliant from France. They stayed controlled and composed. They thought clearly under pressure there, and Poland didn't. Because there can be an element of too many cooks spoiling the broth. Look how many front court players there. Well, they knew the ball was dropping, but they couldn't arrange to pick it up in time. 23 all. Brizard. Tip down, Grebenikov there. He was moving forward the moment the ball was put in for the tip. Other side of the net. A quite beautiful touchdown. The way the French have turned this set around and the way they found a route to get to match point. That is one of the shots of the match. Splitting the block. Match point France. Brizard thunders the serve down. Then the pick up. Overpass. Advantage Poland. Yeah, they'll live to fight on thanks to Matthias Bieniek. Deadweight set there from Comenda. Wipe out. Well, that's what the French thought. A push shot across the body of the blocker. Well, he gave it a look, didn't he, Shin Muranaka? Now it's Poland who have set point. Patry, block back down. Well, in the end, it was the blocking that's got Poland back into this match. They've taken the third set here, saved a match point, but have taken us into a fourth set with a really dogged, resolute, defensive exercise there in that third set. Closed it out finally, 26-24. On we go into set 4. So you're looking then at second set spike contact points on the Polish side of the net. More coming down the right-hand side in the third set there for Poland. Well, a straight sets win for either of these was always an unexpected prospect. Like we might get it with France working themselves to match point at the end of that third set, but Poland have dug in, taking us into a fourth set here. So France 28-26, 25-23, Poland 24-26 in the third. On with a fourth set here in Volleyball Nations League action in Ningbo, China. France hit first in this set. 2.25 hours away, we'll see the second match in this pool. That's the host nation against Bulgaria. Nikola Legov on service.
Musai. Second time of asking in the rally. That was the one that was worth waiting for. He's lifted himself up to double figures now. Mathieu Musai off the back set. High octane, high risk service. So a straight, a clean out. Or at least that was the decision, which is now being challenged. Two of these challenges allowed per team per set. Speed and the spin on the dip that confuses everyone. Clearly out. Better luck next time. Jean Patry from Montpellier. Down the line, beauty from Lukasic. Nice set. And the French were bunched in left court. Just the one blocker. Now they have Patry running onto the shot. He's just off with his calibrations. Good save that by Tilly. Yeah, block touch, which helps out Chin and Yes there. It's very businesslike when they're in this sort of mode, the French. One person faults from the service line, and it's almost like everyone wants a bit of what he's having. Barthélemy Chenignes, he gets his serve clear of the tape. Musai goes cross court. Patry read it, so they stick it to wing side. Patry's going to feed it once again to Tilly. And just inches in it, but inches the wrong way as far as France and Kevin Tilly were concerned. Nice idea, good attempt. He got it wrong. Massively experienced Kevin Tilly. Actually went to college in the United States in Utah. 3 national championships as well. His time in Poland and in Turkey as well. Just as they got level, Brizard squanders the chance to turn that into an advantage on the score sheet. Shot crashed through the block, down and onto the floor. Timothy Carl, that's a big moment for him. Timothy Carl sort of adding points in his inaugural season in the VNL. Just scrappy at the moment. Nip and tuck. Side outs being traded. Nobody can hold serve. Linnell on reception through the setter, and Le Goff crashes down the finish. Le Goff follows up with service. France receive. Le Goff gives it to Patry. And a Polish block, which that third set looked like it was having its moment in the sun. The clouds have just drifted across now. 8-7 is the score in France's favour here. It's time for the first technical timeout of this set. Barthélemy Chinagniez then, 7 points for the match. The 21-year-old winning his 62nd cap here. Part of the team that won silver in the Nations League last year, and then the year before that, i.e. 2 years ago, gold medal in the World League, last year of the World League, before the big operation to launch the VNL was put into place last year. Ningbo, China is the venue here. Set wasn't a good one. That's why Muzai had to adjust his hands and just shove over the overpass. It's just been a drop-off in the Polish level here. France now have a lead of 3 points here in the fourth set. Vitalainen calls a timeout. Pipe finish. Super execution. At least it would have been if Poland hadn't faulted coming in on the net there. Jump serve into the net. France being allowed to pull clear now. 12-8. The gap is 4. Patry. Serve was so powerful that the reception turned into an overpass. So France will just weigh up their options. They'll actually fail to win that rally and win the point. Real bad miss there from Timothy Carl. Well, he could have wiped out there, scored off the block. I think he's tried to cut it across court. A fabulous chance there for France to win the rally. Not taken. Whereas you were. Well, France won their first 3 matches last year before losing their 4th to Poland. They're avoiding a repeat here. Block working. And Les Bleus have now established a lead of 5. Quick fire stuff from Poland, keeping it nice and simple, nice and lively. 14-10. Patry! There was only ever going to be one winner of that rally. Well, Patry, he has a language style about him. He has the size as well, 2 meters 07. He just does the basics very, very well. Chinagniez now. France up by 5 here and on serve. There's Brizard, pipe finish, block comes back. Not having much joy there with Timothy Carl. Couldn't steer the shot either side of the middle blocking players. For Linnaeus. Musai. Blocked down. Oh, and he's roofed that there. Julien Linnaeus. Such clever positioning of the blocking hands to, well, guide the deflection, to guide the block. So 16-11. Big gap now for France. Four Polish players into double figures for the day. One of them, Tomasz Fornal. He scored 11. Top scorer for Poland, well, that's Piotr Lukasik on 15. So France are leading by 5 here. And Lukasik rotated back in. Quick set, and that's a dagger from Nicolas Legoff. We're 6th on the list of best blockers in VNL so far. But the opposite side of the game is proving pretty rich as well for Le Goff. 11 points for the day. Service, which is unreturnable. The lead's out to 6 now. They remain on serve here. The experienced Linneo landing the ace.
-6, but don't let him go. And maybe they give you a chance, but really don't give the point away. Just every ball.
Linneo on the restart then. The touch comes over. Poland do very well to get down into the ground and dig up and out and somehow win the point at the end of the rally. Fabulous rally management that from Poland. Once you're in that zone of adrenaline and you make sure you do what it takes to get over the line with the point. Such hard work by the defenders to get the ball up and in play and live. And that's why Poland is serving now with Matthias Spiniak. Linneo, so pushed on for Karl. Can't find the kill, Karl. Patry again wipes out. It's not rocket science, is it? You read the body position of a defender, you throw the ball against a sort of a limp part of the body, a latent part of the body, and hope to score off it. Just hope it bounces right. Patry, they're not clean, they don't need to be, but he's got the full skill set. Fizzing another over. Goes mid-court on the diagonal there, Jean Patry. Nicolas Le Goff remains on serve, picked up by Brizard. And Le Goff, and that's Linneo to hit it. No. Service is very wild. Patry, 20 points for the day for Jean Patry. Overpass. His serve's been working as well, and France taking control. Never looking likely to relinquish either. And scoring with Chinagnes. It's his 8th point of the match. Miscue from Patry. Poland need all the help they can get, naturally. Linneo, the Brizard, back set for Patry, yes. Well, they're happy enough receiving. Norbert Huber to try and put pressure on the French now with service. Linneo scores off the block. Yeah, and just an undercooked service, which, if received, is basically a gifted point. Barthélemy Chinagniez now. To the net, so no match point just yet for the French. Tremendous service for Poland. They look to isolate Patry. He goes down the line, not clean, but nothing Popivjak could do to dig that up, keep it in play. After 2 hours of play then, France are at match point against Poland. Good service down the line by Brizard, but Poland do defend it. Flopped over the top. Linnea with the overpass, he hits it deep. High set. Grebennikov again. They go wing side to Linnea, who tries to tip it. Brizard finally gives it to Legoff. Well, how have Poland picked that up off the floor? They go again here and score off the blocking hands. Brilliant from Poland at such a tense moment in the match. Staring down the barrel at match points. Great entertainment. With so much riding on it as well, at potentially the end of the match here. Linnea again throws one deep. Overhead set for Musai. Block back. They go wing side now, and that clipped the line from Piotr Lukasik. Poland have saved 2 match points here. Precisely a third of the amount of match points they need to save to take us into a deciding set. Linnea comes back, bounces out. France can celebrate the win. What a great start to the Volleyball Nations League 2019 from Laurent Tilly's team. 3 victories last week. They've got a victory on the opening night in China as well. The last time France started a world level major tournament with at least 4 consecutive victories was the World League from 2 years ago. They won that. In what stead does that stand them for the Volleyball Nations League 2019? France too good for the Poles here and have won their opening match here in Ningbo, China. So that was the story of the match. France outgunning the Poles, 61 attacks to 53. Poland's block was working better, France superior servers, and both nations making their fair share of mistakes as well. So France with a great start to the VNL. Played 4, won 4. And they'll play China next tomorrow before finishing against the Bulgarians. It's China against Bulgaria as well. That match will start in about an hour and 20 minutes time. So France have beaten Poland here in Ningbo in 4 sets in Pool 5 of the VNL. We'll see you again very shortly.